guys, happy Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I've got one more day of work because I'm taking off Friday because the daycare's closed. So I wanted to hop on here really quick and do an eyeshadow look. I'm going to use this color. This is Authentic, so it's kind of like an orangey color. I did not wear, I've got my foundation concealer on, but I did not put any, obviously, eyeshadow or mascara because I figured I'd go live and do that. So I'm hoping it will match this color. Before I start, I'm going to take my liquid collagen. So yesterday I talked a little bit about liquid collagen. This is going to help with your bones, your skin, your hair, among other things. It's going to give you glowing, radiant skin, help with wrinkles, because as we age, the collagen in our body just can't produce collagen, so the collagen breaks down, you lose what you have. And collagen is like the building block in your skin to keep your skin plump. The less plump, the more wrinkles. So this is a sachet of 5,000 milligrams of collagen. It also has vitamin C. So collagen has to be absorbed with vitamin C, otherwise your body can't absorb it. Also the liquid, it's easier for your body to absorb, and this is a marine type 1 collagen, so it's the easiest for your body to absorb. So this is a daily dose. And it's got like a peachy flavor to it. There's no artificial colors, dyes, anything like that in there. I'm just going to clean out my brushes. I got this little swatching, I don't know what it's called, swatch, eyeshadow swatch thing. And it's kind of just like a foamy brush, or not brush, a foamy piece of foam, I guess. But you run your brushes through it when you're changing out colors. It works. I don't know. I haven't washed this yet because I haven't used it a ton, but I don't know how much I care for it. We have the brush cleaner, and this one's pretty much empty, but I really like this one because it cleans and sanitizes. For me, it doesn't really matter because I'm not using my brushes on other people, but it dries instantly. So if you wash them out with soap and water, you don't have to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to use this Authentic color, and I don't know, I may have used this when it originally came out. I think this was one of the Black Friday specials, so back in November. I got it, and I don't know if I've ever used it. So we will see. I love the liquid shadows. They're super fast, they're super blendable, so it doesn't take a lot of work. And I'm just applying it to the corner of my eye. When you do liquid shadows, at least these, it's best to do one eye at a time because once it dries, it's got all day staying power. So I just applied it to the corner, and I'm gonna blend it out. This, because I have blue eyes and it's in the orange family, it should make blue eyes pop as well. My liquid shadows are my go-to. If you have not heard the story before, when I first started with Unique, I got a liquid shadow in the presenter kit, which was Reverend. So it's a really pretty light champagne color. And I saw liquid shadow and I was like, oh, I don't know about that, because I've tried them in the past and was not a fan. They didn't stay, they didn't last. They didn't blend well, and it was just kind of like gunky in the container. So when I got Reverent, I was like absolutely shocked, and I really, really liked it. And then I bought all the colors, so anytime that comes out, anytime we get new shadows, liquid shadow colors, I grab them up because I have not been disappointed. And this is just super easy. You could wear it alone, the other day I saw somebody do a look with the orange and then they put blue over top, which I thought about doing that with this green, but I don't think it'll match, and I don't think the blue will match either. I'm dropping everything. So I'm just gonna stick with my orange, which is authentic. And I'm not, obviously it's a work night, a weeknight for me, so I've got nothing going on. So I don't necessarily need to go out all out. I have just found that I don't have, what, honey? Not right now. You gotta give me a minute, baby. That I don't have time to do it in the morning. A card game? Well, you're playing it? A monster? Commercial. When I'm done. He's on the toilet with his tablet. So, honey, don't come in here because I'm on a video and you are not dressed. Ay, ay, ay. This is why my live videos are always so quick. What, honey? And when I get up in the morning and I try to do that. It says your regular game. What do I do? What do you want me to do? What? That's just a commercial? Yeah. When I get up in the morning and I try to go live and do this stuff, I've got this one right on my heels. So you gotta bear with me. It is what it is. This is real life. Honey, it's just spinning. I don't think you have enough. I don't think there's enough memory for that. Yes, it is. There is? Okay, here. Are you done going potty? Ouch. You are? Did you wipe and wash your hands? No. You still need to wash your hands, honey. I don't wash my hands. You have to after you go to the bathroom. Mommy, you help me put this down. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's continue. Maybe I should just do one eye because that's kind of what I'm feeling. One of my, and you can always add a little bit and you can always go back and do more later. One of my first live videos, I don't know where my mannequin is, but I have like a form-fitting mannequin. If you're trying to sew or take clothes in or alter clothes or whatever. I use it because I would sell stuff on, well, it used to be eBay. Well, I mean, it still is eBay. I just don't sell on there anymore. I used to sell on there. And so I got that off of like Nextdoor or something. Somebody was getting rid of it. And a couple of my live videos, he was like fighting with the mannequin and the mannequin falls on him and everything else. What are you trying to do with this, honey? Like this? Yeah. So if you're hopping on, I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you staying here. like this orange, although I am a fan for orange, especially because I do have blue eyes. I'm gonna put a little bit on the bottom, and I'm just using a fluffy crease brush to put it under my eye. So another trick, if you're using like an orange or red for bottom lashes or your bottom waterline, anything like that, sometimes they will make your eyes appear bloodshot. So you don't have to. It'll help if you use a black liner or a brown liner or even a white liner, any of that. Your shorts are on the couch. Because then it provides a barrier, so it's not orange on white, making your eyes appear bloodshot, but there's a layer in between. So another trick I'm gonna show you is, I don't mind this orange. I like it. However, if you are like, oh, I did that and it's too much, you can use a bone color shadow or a color that is close to your skin tone, or even a foundation. So I'm just going to use this one because this is what is right here, and go over the top of it, and it'll tone it down a little bit. Now I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to go up in the brows just to tone it down a little bit, blend it out a little bit. If I hadn't been messing with him, I would have blended it out a little bit better, but it is what it is.
Holly, you want this? Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Let's see. I've got my black eyeshadow. I have not done my waterlines in a long time. Boy, Mom. I have not done my waterline in a long time because, as you can see, it makes my eyes appear smaller. So I have not been doing that, but I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna smudge it. I'm a mess. I just kind of throw things. It's a wonder I could find anything. See, it makes my eyes appear smaller. Another trick I'll show you on the other eye. My goodness. What, honey? It's not going? Maybe there's not enough room. On the other side, I'm going to use white. So white is going to give the appearance of... I love you. Of a more alert open eye. Can you see the difference? How the black is closing my eye in and the white is opening it up. I can't even think. And I'm going to use a little bit of white in the corner. This is also going to add to the white in your eye and make your eye appear larger, more awake. So if you're tired, I am always tired, especially in the morning, but even time because I'm used to getting him up and getting him to bed. I'm just tired. So if your eyes are tired, if you just need a little boost, even if you're not wearing makeup, if you put white in the corner of your eyes, it's going to reflect and make your eyes look more open, more awake. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do my mascara. So I like to curl my lashes because I do have long lashes, especially because I do take the collagen and that helps with the lash growth and hair growth. But I like to curl my eyelashes before I start, and then I typically curl them either in between 2 coats or when I'm done with 2 coats. And another trick. So, well, honey, I told you there's probably not enough room. Do you want to bring it here and I can look? Look at how different these eyes are. Another trick with your mascara, you can put it in warm water. If you do your makeup.
That one.
Let me see.
That one.
Okay, then which one, honey?
I want that one. Take a little of that.
Okay, show me which one.
Ow. No,
This one?
No.
It's paused. Okay, which one, honey?
Not that one.
You don't want that one?
No.
Which one do you want to play?
I want the brown one.
The car one, this one? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I get nothing done. Hello, Deb. I'm trying to get a game downloaded for Finley so he can play. There's not enough room, honey. I told you that. Hopefully he'll be sidetracked for 5 minutes. Anyhow.
I don't want ABC in my eye.
Okay, we'll get rid of it in just a minute. Another trick for your eyeshadow or your mascara is to, this one's like super old, so I actually have another one here to open up, but to get it warm. So I have seen where you can put it in a cup of water. Unfortunately, I do not have time for that, especially in the morning. So typically when I'm getting ready, I will usually if I'm sitting down, I'll sit on it or I'll stick it in my bra so it warms it up, and then it makes it like liquidy, which helps it apply better. And then when you're applying, so you don't get it on your top of your eyelids, if you look down while you're putting it on, you're gonna avoid that. Another thing I like to do is I put 2 coats, but I put it on and then I really let the first coat dry before I go in and do a second coat. This is the waterproof and I absolutely love it because I don't end up with raccoon eyes or anything else at the end of the day, and I know I have a mark there, but I have to wait until it dries so that I can get it off of my face, although I lost my brush. Here it is. So if you have a problem with your mascara giving you raccoon eyes, if you try a waterproof or if you put powder underneath your eyes so that it's not oil, isn't warming up and causing like bags around your eyes from the mascara. And I really like this one to dry before I go in and do a second coat, but I've got my loud one here with me now. It's a wonder that I get out the door when I do in the morning. Finley, did you put your clothes on?
Yeah.
You want to come say hi?
Well.
Huh?
Well.
What do you mean where? Up here on the phone. Do you want to come say hi?
Mommy, this is time.
Christmas time.
Yeah, I got all out.
I don't know where my fan is either. I'm falling apart.
Mommy,
Hmm?
Mommy, my goddamn mom.
It's not working because you don't have enough room.
I don't want to open.
You gotta delete something. You gotta pick something to delete. So this is the difference of the black liner versus the white liner.
That one.
The Toon game, you're done with that one?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, let it load. Just calm down. Let me see if it works. Okay, so I've got one coat. I'm just gonna go with one eye. They don't want to see you. I mean, they don't want to see the bracelet. They want to see you.
I want to see your bracelet.
You want them to see the bracelet that Finley broke after Mommy got to wear it one time?
Hey, Mommy. What up this? What? What, Mommy? Mommy.
What?
What?
Ow!
What? Mommy.
Come here. Want to say hi? Oh, grouchy, Finley! Say hi!
Hey.
Hi! Hi! This is normal. This is chaos with the dogs barking and anybody walks by and the dogs bark and everything else and I can't get through a live video or anything else. So I'm stopping at one eye, but this one has 2 coats and this one only has 1 coat. This is the waterproof. We still have it. This is my favorite that we have. We still have it, however, it's being discontinued, so it is discounted 30%. Hopefully they replace it with something because, like I said, I love it. I love the waxy consistency, especially because I have hooded eyes where my hood hangs over. So for me, I feel like the waxy consistency of it helps my lashes hold a curl better compared to the other ones, but that's just all personal preference. That's all I got. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Thursday. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will hopefully see you back here tomorrow. Have a good night.